Hello and welcome to another episode of Practical IT. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at something a little different. I don't normally do Windows videos, but today we're going to be looking at a utility script package called TronScript. Let's move over to our Windows machine and take a look. Alright, so you might be wondering, what is TronScript? I've pulled up an article from thewindowsclub.com. TronScript will scan, clean, and disinfect your computer with one tool. It's a set of scripts that runs, kind of like a Swiss Army knife, it says, of antivirus and cleanup tools capable of scanning, cleaning, and disinfecting your computer. TronScript is free. I like free. Your mileage may vary, but I like free. So, where do you get it? If you search Google for TronScript, you will land on this Reddit page. And since I am in Michigan, I followed the link for the Michigan Mirror, and you just click the button to download it. I've already done that, so we will move over here to downloads, and we've got TronScript. It's an executable file to start with. It'll extract. This might take a moment. The file size is 670 odd megabytes. And of course, Windows wants to protect you from yourself. And if you click Run Anyways, it's a self-extracting archive. Click Extract. I have 7-zip installed for such purposes. This will take just a moment or two to extract. And we'll look further into it. It's worth noting that this script is updated on a regular basis. The last update came on August 31st of 2018. Today is the 16th of September 2018 as I'm recording this. So if you are going to run this, make sure you're always using the most current version so that it can take care of any new emerging threats that might be infecting your Windows machine. I'll warn you right now, this tool does take a pretty extensive amount of time to run, but if you're running it, half a dozen times a year, once every other month, say, it shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience. We're going to set it up to run today, and we'll come back when it's finished and do a little bit of a wrap up and see what actually was found, if anything, on this machine. Alright, so TronScript is extracted. So we should have Tron here. You open up the file folder and you've got a batch file. You've got instructions, and it says, yes, actually read them. So let's take a look at that. And this is looking through, and it will go through some information. You've got to run it as administrator. You're going to be looking to wait 3 to 10 hours. It is a very extensive set of scripts. It does note you'll need to manually click scan in the Malwarebytes window that pops up. This is part of stage 3. So, if you forget to do that, it could be sitting there indefinitely until you actually do that. So, when it finishes, reboot the system before doing anything else. So it's got a command line mode and all that good fun stuff. So you could have a wrapper script and you could schedule that so that it runs your every other month. I don't necessarily recommend this if you've got other people in your household that use the computer. It could cause some contention between people. We are going to right click it and run as administrator and get this party started. And say yes. And now the fun begins. It's going to start loading the script. We'll pull this down out of the way for just a moment. And we'll take a look at what the changes were when it was last updated. And it goes through and gives you a nice amount of information about all that stuff. So it is downloading things here. And the first thing you have to do is type I agree in all caps. And we'll press that. And I'm going to let this run. I will film the rest of this video when it's done, or at least further along, and give you a wrap up. All right, so we are back filming the remainder of the TronScript video. This took a lot longer than I had expected. I will give some thoughts why here in a few moments, but let's switch back to our Windows machine and take a look. Okay, as you can see, it's showing the background in green. This is what happens when it's finished. You can see that we started running this at 9:10 in the morning, and it ran through all of its different tests. And I think the most time intensive piece of this was that it ran defrag, and not defragler, it ran defrag, the included defrag, during the course of this process. The wrap up information it gives you at the end, it tells you different information about the command line switches, time zone, safe mode, all that stuff. Free space before Tron run 260 247, after Tron run 279 806, and it tells you how much you reclaimed. Now there are a couple of things that would have made this go faster, and because I knew this took a long time, I didn't restart it. First of all, I would very much suggest running defragler before running Tron, unless the machine is so messed up that you can't get it to function. The second thing is that you should typically run this in safe mode. Now it does run, as you can see, in standard mode, but digging deeper into the instructions, they do recommend running this in safe mode. But we are at the end of this. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter to continue. It's been sitting for a while. It did finish last night at 21:30, which would be 9:30 p.m. And let's just close this. We'll go ahead and restart the computer, which means I'm going to lose connection here for a moment. So while we're waiting for that to come back, while that system is rebooting, I just want to touch on when you would really want to run TronScript. And this, again, I think I mentioned earlier in the video, you don't want to run this on a daily basis. You know, every other month, every 3 months is probably sufficient. But it is a handy script package to have. The price is right, and most people these days have more than one computer, so if you have to spend a few hours away from your computer, maybe that's not a bad thing. I think in today's society we all need to pick up a book once in a while and read or do something outside rather than just sitting in front of a computer. This computer should be coming up just about any time now. Alright, as you can see, our Windows machine has rebooted, and it did do some things like removing the changing background image, but that's alright because this is a lower spec machine. That was actually a good call there. For the most part, the machine does seem a little more responsive. Of course, I'm using it across a network connection, so maybe that's just me. I'm not entirely sure, but TronScript does do a good job of cleaning things up. If we go back to downloads, Tron resources, so by default it goes through the 7 stages. Stage 8 is custom scripts, which by default doesn't have anything in there. And stage 9 is tools that you have to run manually. So after it's finished, you restart, and then you go ahead and run whichever of these or multiple of these tools that you need to run. And they do have a little bit of a guide as to what each of them does. So on that note, this is Jeremy signing off for Practical IT. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe, comment below, spread the word. Our channel is growing. We've got more good content coming this fall, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.